Hello guys! So after 4 days of TET riding, we are now having a break for 2 days, and we thought it's a good time to review the first section of our moto trip. And Franzi, maybe you want to do a short summary of the beginning of the trip.
Yeah, we started in Austria with our car and the trailer, and with one night stop in the near of Hamburg. And after we arrived in Denmark, we left our car with the trailer there and jumped on the bikes to Frederikshavn, and from there we took the ferry to Göteborg.
When we headed off from Göteborg, we decided to take the motorway to Jönköping to get quickly to the start of the TET. And first we visited the Husqvarna Museum, which is close to Jönköping. And the next day we finally started with our first gravel section. And Franzi, maybe you want to describe how was gravel riding for you as a beginner to off-road?
Yeah, I'm not a really routinated driver, so the first day was really hard for me. I needed to get used to all the different conditions of the roads because yeah, we had sand, we had deeper gravel roads, and some roads were really good to drive. And on the end of the first day I thought, okay, this is going to be a really hard holiday for me. But on the second and on the third I gained experience and I get more trust in the bike because of course the bike is able to drive all the road, but it always depends on the driver.
Well, I think you did really well. She didn't fall once. I think there were a few sections where the bike was like swimming a little bit on the loose gravel. I also realized that you were getting faster and faster each day and getting more confident. Hey, good morning. We are now here on our second day of the trip close to Hamburg and made all the way from Lower Austria 900 kilometers to here yesterday, and today we will head further to Denmark. Okay, so we made the first few kilometers. It's pretty windy, but feels great to be on the bike again. Okay, so a short update from day number 1. We just arrived here at the camping area close to Frederikshavn. Rented this little hut here, and it's next to a camping place. ferry ride took us around 3 hours. We used the time to have a breakfast and coffee and enjoyed the views. Getting off the ferry, it didn't take long to ride along the first Swedish lake and to meet the first friendly Swede, who was actually planning to go to the Swiss Alps next week. We headed further east to Husqvarna and Jönköping, where we also stayed for one night to see the Husqvarna Museum. For the night we rented a nice little cabin before we headed to the TET Sweden on the next day. Okay, we are entering the TET. It was the third day of our trip and I was really happy that we were finally riding on gravel roads. How is it in the rain? So this is a shelter marked on the TET. We're just looking if we want to sleep here. Here are the bikes. Doesn't look too bad, I think. Okay, actually this camping shelter here on the TET track isn't too bad. There's just a small hut to sit, or maybe for one person to sleep. We could put up our tents here, but we decided to head further north to the next camping site where we will also have shower, toilets, and maybe can swim in the lake. We were driving quite slowly because Franzi was completely new to off-road, but I have to say she did everything really well. Fahr einfach langsam durch die Lacke, hätte ich gesagt. Oder so geht's auch. It was time for Franzi to get to know the well-known adventure bike at dinner. Spaghetti with tomato sauce, tuna and cheese. Yes, you're right. It was pretty cold, but still refreshing. Before we went to bed, this little fella came by our tent. We woke up to perfect sunny weather, made some coffee, packed our tents and headed off to our second day of TET riding. Hello and good morning. A new day on the TET. One gravel road a day keeps the doctor away. Hi. Are you alright? Okay, bye. There are some other TET riders on the road. There are some, typical motorcycle lines visible. At this point we were just stopping to have a break, but we found something we were longing for already before the trip, and those were blueberries. At this point, Franzi mentioned that she was a little bit tired of off-roading because she was simply not used to it. And then there was one section which was a little bit challenging and we decided to skip this part.
Nee, ich glaube, da brauchst du nicht hochfahren. Also für mich wird es gehen, aber das will ich dir nicht antun.
We headed for the next big town, which was called Laxa, where we bought some food at the grocery store and met a nice Dutch couple also riding the TET. As we were looking for a place to spend the night, we checked the weather forecast, which said it will be raining in the night, so we decided to go for another hut at the next camping site, which was in Kristinehamn. But before that we had a few kilometers on gravel left. We made it to the campsite, had some lunch, and it turned out to be a beautiful place next to the lake. It only rained for a short period of time, and after the rain was gone, I had to take the opportunity to fly the drone around this beautiful place. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video and want to see the next one, please hit the like button and subscribe this channel.